Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's session, wherever you are in the world. I've enabled the chat, so hopefully that's working. But just a quick reminder, if you would like to interact in the chat, make sure you guard your privacy, as this is a video that's freely available on YouTube. So today we're going to be working on we're going to be doing a seasonal repatterning in order to prepare for winter, because in the northern hemisphere you're going into winter. Thankfully, I am actually going into summer here, so that's kind of fun. But winter is a wonderful season too. So in order to prepare for that, we're doing this session. So just a reminder that winter in the five tradition of Chinese acupuncture is a season that corresponds to the water element. And when we think of water, we might be able to guess what are some of the qualities of this water element. Its power, its drive, its courage, adaptability, perseverance. It's also calm, being calm, and also depth. It's to do with being reflective. And it's actually connected to truth, honesty, intelligence, and wisdom. Wisdom is the quality of the water element. So when it's non-coherent, not surprisingly, it can manifest as us feeling depleted, exhausted, frozen, stuck, or stagnant, right? We might also give up easily, and we may feel disempowered and fearful. So the non-coherent emotion of the water, it tends to be fear, or even paralyzed, so we can't actually move. So we would also probably lack clear boundaries, and kind of, because we have no boundaries, we dissipate our energy and money and resources, and they'd frittle away. So when water is coherent, then we would have the opposite of those things, right? As I mentioned before, we'd feel powerful, we would have courage, we would have perseverance and stamina and all those good things. So some of the qualities of water that are included here in this repatterning, that we will see what we need from this list, is perseverance, ambition, drive, energy, empowerment, flowing, right? Adaptability, calmness, clear thought, depth, containment, reserves, courage, boundaries, cleverness, responsiveness, reflecting and listening, and kind of a soothing effect. And there's also a cleansing effect that's linked to water. So that's kind of my little introduction as to all the wonderful qualities of water. So let's see where we need to go with this session. So for today, for the group of people who have signed up and are taking part in this session, we're going to be starting with the seasonal repatterning. So I'm just going to check in and see what is needed, if we need to hear anything from the introduction. So does this group of people need to hear something from the introduction? We don't. So this is my off response, this is my on response, and this is how I navigate the session. It's called Applied Kinesiology, and it's awesome. So the first question here is then, how do you feel in this season, right? What are the feelings? What are the limitations, physically, emotionally, mentally? What symptoms do you have when you are in the winter? So I have collected your statements here, and I'm just going to check in. Do we need to list anything more here? Is all of this primary? It is. And is it all optimally phrased? It is. And is this a general muscle check? It is not. Okay, so we're starting off with a specific muscle check. Now this means that, unlike a general muscle check where we kind of hold it everywhere in our body, mind, energy field, this is held in a very specific place. So we're going to look for that place. So is this a particular age? Is it a particular level? Is it physical? Is it emotional? It's the emotional level. Is it mental or spirit level? Is there another specific muscle check? No. So we're checking the statement on the emotional level. So as you say the statement, I'd like you to pay attention what emotions come up, but also pay attention to your body. How do you feel, right? And then when you say it again at the end of the session, after it's hopefully cleared, you will see how it felt differently. So remember to compare the two. So please say, my body-mind energy system loses its natural balance in winter. I feel depressed and cold. I can't warm up. Checking the emotional level that is on. So now we're going to, the next question is, what would you like instead during the winter, right? So we're looking for the coherent statement, what will give us energy and make us feel good. So do we need to list anything more here? No. Is all of this primary, and is it optimally phrased? It is. And is this general? This time it's a general muscle check. So please say, my body-mind energy system maintains its natural balance in winter and in other seasons, all other seasons. I feel relaxed, warm, and tranquil. Checking resonance for the group. That is off. There is no resonance. That means our energy is not matching the frequency of that statement. So that means we can't manifest it. We don't have that experience because our energy is not at that frequency to give us that experience. So now we're going to look at those qualities of the water element, because that's where we're going. So I'm going to go to page 57 of my book here, and we're going to see which ones we need. So does this group need perseverance? No, not perseverance. Does this group need ambition, drive, or high-powered energy? Does today's group need empowerment? We do need empowerment. So it's 1, it's 2. This is a non-coherent statement and it's general. So please say, I fear my power. Checking resonance for the group. That's on. So we're going to look for a coherent quality needed. Is there any other non-coherent? No, there's a coherent one needed. Is it 1 primary? Yes, it's 1, it's 2. I access my power and influence others positively. And this is general. So please say, I access my power and influence others positively. Checking resonance for the group. That is off at the moment. Okay, is there another quality needed? It's flowing, it's adaptability, it's calmness, it's clear thought. So is there a non-coherence? And I have a list here. That's where I'm finding these statements. It's 1, it's 2. I get in a panic easily. This is general. Yes. So please say, I get into a panic easily. And that is on. All right. Now we're going to look for the coherent quality. It's 1, it's 2. I stay calm and steady when under pressure, time pressure. And this is general, yes. So please say, I stay calm and steady when under time's pressure. Checking resonance for the group, that's off. Okay, so there's another quality needed. There is, it's depth, it's containment, it's reserves, it's courage. It's 1, it's 2. I am afraid. And this is general, so please say, I am afraid. That is on. And there's a coherent needed. It's 1, it's 2, it's 3. I face my fears and move into action. And this is general. It is. Is it optimally phrased? It is. So please say, I face my fears and move into action. Checking resonance. That is on. Oh, that is on. Now, because it's a coherent statement, we do not expect to be resonating with it, or it wouldn't have come up in this session because there's no point in trying to shift the coherent statement. Remember, this session, the muscle check is seeking it's seeking ways to energize us, to bring us into more coherence so we have more energy. That's what I'm checking with the applied kinesiology. That's what the muscle indicator shows, that this particular thing will give you more energy, will bring you to a higher vibration. It will move you in a positive direction of growth, right? So when we have it come on, we're like, okay, well, if I'm already resonating with it, why on earth did that come up? Clearly, I don't want it to go off, right? Or that's not something that the system is showing us. So what it means is that on an unconscious level, this is a very deep-seated pattern that we're not even aware of. That might be generational. It might be that nobody ever modeled to us how to face our fears. So we don't even know how. It's like not even on our database of how to do it. So we're going to check that resonance now by putting the fingers of our left hand like that together in front of the belly button. And then we're going to repeat the statement. So please say, I face my fears and move into action. And checking resonance umbilically now, it's off. So unconsciously, we're not there yet, even though on a conscious level, we're like, yeah, I can do this. I'm facing my fears. All right. So there's more qualities needed. Yes, it's boundaries, cleverness, responsiveness, soothing effect. It's the cleansing effect. So we need the cleansing effect of water, and there's a non-coherent, it's 1. I feel stagnant. And this is general, yes. So please say, I feel stagnant. And that is on for the group. All right, now we're going to look at the coherent quality needed. Yes, it's 1, it's 2. All negativity is washed away. Now, wouldn't that be a fantastic thing? This is general. Please say, all negativity is washed away. Checking for the group, that's off. All right, so we're now going to check and see which meridian it is that is needed here. So there are 2 water meridians. It's the kidney and the bladder. So do we need the kidney meridian? Yes. Do we need the bladder meridian? No, it's just the kidney meridian that we're going to work on today. You just find the page for that. Pretty sure it's the last one on the list here. Yep, here we go. So the kidney meridian is a yin meridian, so it's turned inwards. And the kidney meridian is special because it's where our stores of where our generational vital energy is stored. So what we've inherited from our family tree is stored in our kidneys. So it's a very important meridian for that reason. And it is responsible for distributing power and energy to where it is needed. So kidney meridian qualities. And let's see which ones are needed. So is there something needed from physical qualities? Yes. So is there non-coherence? It's 1 through 5, it's 6 through 10, it's 11. It is, this is interesting, a lack of synovial fluid in the joints. So this is general. Yes, it is. So please say a lack of synovial fluid in the joints. And that is on. So that's a resonance we have, which means that it would lead to aching joints and also wearing of the joints, because if there's not enough fluid in there, then there's too much friction. So the physical quality, if the coherent one is needed, it's 1, it's 2, it's 3, it's 4. I maintain my ancestral chi. Do we need to include that wording? Yes. So chi is life energy, right? So ancestral chi is the inherited life energy I was born with. We need to include that. No. Through wise actions. This is general, so it's going to stop us spending the midnight oil, right? So please say, I maintain my ancestral chi through wise actions. Checking for the group. That's off at the moment. Right, there's emotional qualities needed. There are. Non-coherence is involved. It's 1, it's 2, it's 3. So in addition to the earlier one we had, I am afraid, we now have I am powerless. And this is general, so please say I am powerless. Checking resonance for the group, it is on. All right, we're going to now check for the coherent quality. It's 1, it's 2, it's 3. I overcome my fears and move forward with courage. That's pretty much the same statement we had before. This is general. We need to check it. Yes. Please say I overcome my fears and move forward with courage. Checking resonance for the group. That is off. Right, mental qualities are needed. Yes, they are. So there's a non-coherence involved. It's 1, it's 2. I can't express my intelligence. This is general. It's like getting tongue-tied or something, right? Could be any number of ways that we can't express our intelligence. So please say, I can't express my intelligence. That is on. And there's a coherence needed. It's 1, it's 2. I am able to move out of mental inertia. This is general. It is. So please say, I'm able to move out of mental inertia. Checking resonance. That's off. Okay, do we need spiritual qualities? We're getting all the qualities today, aren't we? There's a non-coherence. It's 1, it's 2. I am unable to access my storehouse of resources, its reserves. This is general, yes. So please say I'm unable to access my storehouse of reserves. Checking resonance for the group, that is on. So then there's a coherent spiritual quality needed. It's 1, it's 2, it's 3. This one, this one. I live from and express my essence. This is general, yes. So please say I live from and express my essence. Checking resonance for the group. That's off at the moment. Okay, relationship qualities are needed. They are. There's a non-coherence. It's 1, it's 2, this one, this one. In relationship, I get into power struggles. This is general, yes. So please say, in relationship, I get into power struggles. Checking resonance, that is on. There's a coherent quality needed. It's 1 through 5, 6 through 10, it's 6, it's 7. I share the essence of who I am in my relationships. And this is general, yes. Please say, I share the essence of who I am in my relationships. Checking resonance for the group. That is off. There's something needed from business qualities. There is. There's non-coherence. It's 1, it's 2, and this one. I am excessively ambitious in my work to the detriment of, is it myself, my family, my friends, my employees, the community? This is general, yes. Something else needs to be included, no. Please say, I am excessively ambitious in my work to the detriment of the community. Checking resonance, that is 1. And there's a coherence needed, it's 1, it's 2. I control how my energy, creative abilities, money is earned, used, distributed. This is general, it is. So please say, I control how my money is distributed. Checking resonance for the group, that's off. Okay, we've come to the end of those lists of qualities, but I am going to just check. We need to go into the kidney meridian repatterning to find coherent and non-coherent qualities there for this session. No. Okay, so is there anything needed from the bladder meridian? Bladder meridian? No. So do we need planetary correlations? We do. Okay, what is needed? Is it the Sun, Pluto, oh, excuse me, Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, Earth, Uranus, Moon? Neptune or Venus? No, it's just the Moon that we need. Now we're going here because the planets are enormous. I mean, the Moon affects the tides on Earth, so it's bound to affect living forms as well. And so the frequency that it emits is 210.42 cycles per second, or hertz. And this particular frequency is associated with certain non-coherent manifest correlations and coherent correlations. So we're going to look and see which ones is relevant for this session today for us. So for this group of people who are here today, part of this session, is there a non-coherent moon correlation that's involved? It's 1, it's 2. I am disconnected from my, is it feelings, feminine creativity, intuition? And this is general. So please say, I am disconnected from my intuition. Checking resonance for the group, that is on. Okay, and now we're going to look for the coherence needed. Yes, it's 1, it's 2, it's 3, it's 4. I am in touch with my feminine energy. And this is general, it is. Now remember, feminine energy just means the feminine energy. Everybody has it, whether you're a man or a woman. Everybody has masculine energy too. Feminine energy is about being introspective, being nurturing, being turned inwards. And the masculine is about going out into the world and doing stuff. So we need a balance of the two. Everyone needs a balance of the two. Otherwise, we end up either staying home feeling depressed because we're not going out, or spending all our energy doing activities outside so that we don't actually ever stop. So important to keep them balanced. So please say, I am in touch with my feminine energy. Checking resonance for the group. That is off. Right, I'm going to take a sip of water, bear with me. All right. So do we need any other frequencies from the planets? No. Is there an earlier experience that's related to this seasonal stress that needs to be identified? There isn't. Okay. So are we ready then to shift this energy using the pentatonic modes? We're not. We need to go somewhere else first. Okay. So is this to another repatterning? Is this to somewhere in the resonance repatterning system? Yes. Is it an orientation, problems, an intention? We do need something from an intention. But that's interesting, isn't it? Let's see what this group needs in terms of an intention. So is it something from the summary? It's something from B, which is the intention for a new possibility. So is it little a, little b, little c? It's a daily empowerment intention. So we're going to look at the daily empowerment intention. So I'm just going to get that book out. In this book, page 52. All right, so what intention needs to be combined with this wonderful winter, preparation for winter? Is it getting up, exercising, telephone conversations, plan for the day, organization, communication? Communication is checking. So which intention is needed? There are 7. It's 1 through 5. It's 6. I listen to others and what they have to say. This is general. It is. So please say, I listen to others and what they have to say. Checking resonance. That is on, which we did not expect. So we're going to put hands in front of the belly button, left hand. And we're going to just say same statement. Just say those words, same statement. And we check umbilically. And that is off umbilically. All right. Need any other daily empowerment intentions? We do. So it's nurturance and food, relaxation, transitions, time management, communication with a particular person, irritations, spiritual values. It's rest. We need a daily empowerment intention related to rest. Isn't that nice? It's 1, it's 2, it's 3. I sleep in a way that gives me peace of mind. I guess that can be interpreted in various ways. I sleep in a way that gives me peace of mind. So that means maybe the time I go to sleep, the place I go to sleep, I sleep in a way that gives me peace of mind. It's a good statement. This is general. It is. So please say, I sleep in a way that gives me peace of mind. Checking resonance for the group. That is off. Okay, anything else needed from big B here? No. Do we need anything from the other pieces of this intention? Yes. So it's the motivating action, it's the commitment, it's the inner resources. So it's capacity to let go of the negative, it's an optimistic attitude, it's an inner strength, it's a frequency, it's receptivity. It is receptivity. This is one of my favorite statements. Oh, I like turn off. It's temperamental. And this is general, yes. So please say, I am receptive to the field of limitless energy that makes all things possible. Checking resonance for the group. That is off. Something else is needed from the intention. Now we're ready to shift this energy. Are we going to shift it using the pentatonic modes? We are. So I'm just going to put this book back. And this book back. And then we're going to try a new way of doing these pentatonic modes because last time you couldn't hear it. So this time going to try and play it on my phone, and hopefully it will pass through and you'll be able to hear it. But in any case, I'm going to do a special recording that will be linked underneath this video, which will have the notes playing. So if you're listening to the recording, if you're not here live, then you can always play that in order to shift the energy. Okay, so the pentatonic mode that is needed is number 1, it's number 2. So here we go. So it's water number 2, and the starting note is 1 through 5, 6 through 10, it's 11, it's 12, so it's B. So we're going to come up with a nice melody. It's going to have 5 notes, yes. And which note needs to go first? It's B, it's D sharp. Remember, the pentatonic scale is special in that you can play the notes in any order and they still sound good. It's really great. So F is needed. The next note is F, it's G sharp, it's A sharp. Then the next note is B, it's D sharp again. And the next note is F, it's G sharp, it's A sharp again. And the last note is B, it's D sharp, it's F. Okay. And this needs to be played a total of once, twice, 3 times. And are we going to hold this meridian point as well? Is it on the kidney meridian? It is. So it's point number 10 on the kidney meridian. Number 10, which is the Harari point. All right. And we're going to find that in the other book because it's got a lot of good information that I can read to you about this meridian point. So I'm going to look for the blue page and find the kidney meridian, which is actually number 10. Here we go. Okay. So what is needed on this point is that, both sides, do we need this point on both sides of the body? Yes. And for this point, we need a tuning fork, a color, a finger contact. Yes, it's the left hand. Okay, so it's the left hand. Hang on, let me just check where this is. Is it on our hand? I think it's behind the knee or something, because it's a water meridian, so it runs down the whole of the body, the torso to the feet. Yeah. Okay, so we're safe to use fingers for this. So is it the same finger on both hands? Yes. Okay, so is it the index finger, the middle finger? All right, so we're using the middle fingers, and now we're using the right middle finger on the right side of the body. No, we're using the right middle finger on the left side of the body, and the left middle finger on the right side of the body. Yes. Okay. With middle finger on opposite side of body. Okay. Anything else? Any other information is needed for the meridian point? No. Is anything else needed for the meridian point? No. So are color your glasses needed? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to go back here. So this is D. We need color your world. And is it best then if I proxy these glasses? Is it good? Best if I also hold them in front of the camera lens? No. I'm going to proxy these glasses. So what color is needed? Is it blue? No, it's not blue. Okay. I'm going to look for the color. I'm going to grab the glasses. It's 1 through 5, 6 through 10. It's 6, it's 7. 7 is turquoise. Close enough to blue. And it's turquoise needed in both eyes. I'm going to just briefly hold it up so you can see what a lovely color it is. This is what turquoise looks like. So I'm going to be wearing those and proxying them for the group. But you can also just imagine the color turquoise. or looking at everything and imagine everything around you being in the color turquoise, right? As if you're looking through turquoise glasses. Toning is needed? No. So we need to listen to this, wear the glasses and do the point. Is anything else needed? No. Are they needed all at the same time? No. Are we doing the glasses at the same time as listening to the mode, to the melody? No. So we're doing them in sequence. Yes. So the first one is the melody, it's the glasses, it's the point. Okay. So number one is the point. Number two is the glasses, it's the melody. And number three is the glasses. Okay. So bear with me a moment, just breathe while I collect everything and get it ready. I'm going to get the glasses ready here so we can just go from one to the other without as smoothly as possible. This is what they look like when they're ready. I can wear those. All right. These are the glasses. And I'm going to get my phone and trim this so I can see the notes. So I can play this when that's needed. And the first thing we're going to do is do the point. So this point is on the inside edge of the knee. So closer, the inside of your body, right? At the level of the knee crease, slightly underneath the knee. And between the two tendons, you can easily feel there. So if you put your finger behind your knee, you remember you're going to cross over, so your right hand's going to go on your left knee. On the inside, behind your knee, you feel a tendon, right? If it's slightly bent, you'll feel a tendon. If you feel very carefully, there's actually two tendons. And it's between those two tendons. It's really quite on the edge of the knee. It's not behind it. It's to the inside of the knee, all right? So just put your finger there and hold it and breathe. And we're going to set a line that the present time is a proxy for the optimal time for holding this, which is in the winter, between 5 and 7 p.m. All right, that's the high energy time of the kidney meridian. So hold that point and breathe. With your middle fingers, cross over. Remember, left hand on the right knee and right hand on the left knee. And while we do that, I'm going to read to you about this point. So this point is called Yin Valley. Yin is calming and cooling. When you need rest and have used up your reserves, you feel depleted or exhausted. This point brings rejuvenation, especially if sickness, depression, stress, or overworked have exhausted your reserves. And as a Harari point, it helps you to access the strengths of the kidney official, which are wisdom, willpower, energy, and cleverness. Is complete? Yes. So we're complete with the point. And we'll let go of the point. Relax. Maybe take a sip of water. And I'm now going to attempt to play this melody so that you can hear it. So Okay, hopefully you heard that. If you did not, I am proxying for the group, so the energy will still continue to shift. And I am now going to wear these glasses, which are wonderful turquoise color. And is there a particular visual field needed or an eye movement? I just need to relax my vision and breathe. And if remember, you can imagine the color turquoise. So if you have something turquoise to look at, just look at that turquoise thing. Is this complete? That is checking complete. Wonderful. Okay then. So do we need more integration? We do. Maybe take another sip of water. Allow the energy to settle in your body now that it's moved. Now clear the space here. Is integration complete? Yes. So we're going to recheck all these. So remember, we're repeating everything, and as you repeat it, remember how it felt before and feel how it's different now in your body. So this first statement is on the emotional level. So please say, my body-mind energy system loses its natural balance in winter. I feel depressed and cold. I can't warm up. Checking the emotional level, that's off. Please say, my body-mind energy system maintains its natural balance in winter and in all other seasons. I feel relaxed, warm and tranquil. That is on. Please say, I fear my power. That's off. I access my power and influence others positively. Checking the group. That's on now. I get into a panic easily. That's off. I stay calm and steady when under time pressure. That's on. I am afraid. That's off. This one's umbilically, so fingers in front of the belly button. I face my fears and move into action. That is now nice and strong. I feel stagnant. That's off. All negativity is washed away. That is on now. Wonderful. No negativity anymore. It's all gone. Please say, a lack of synovial fluid in my joints. That's off now. Awesome. Please say, I maintain my ancestral chi through wise actions. Checking the group. That's on. All right. I am powerless. That's off. I overcome my fears and move forward with courage. For the group. That's on. I can't express my intelligence. That's off. I am able to move out of mental inertia. For the group, that's on. I am unable to access my storehouse of reserves. That's off. I'm sorry, I've just realized, did I misread that? Let's check this statement again. I am able to move out of mental inertia. Checking resonance for the group. That is on. Did I say unable? I just feel as if I might have said unable, but maybe I didn't. Okay. Anyway, we are on for being able to move out of mental inertia, which is great. So please say, I live from and express my essence. Checking for the group. That is on. In relationship, I get into power struggles. That's off. I share the essence of who I am in my relationships. That's on. I am excessively ambitious in my work to the detriment of the community. That's off. I control how my money is distributed. That's on. I am disconnected from my intuition. That's off. I am in touch with my feminine energy. And that's on. This one is umbilical again, so fingers in front of the belly button for this one. Please say, I listen to others and what they have to say. Checking for the group. That is on now umbilically. You can relax your hand and say, I sleep in a way that gives me peace of mind. That is on now. Last statement, please say, I am receptive to the field of limitless energy that makes all things possible. Checking resonance. That is on. Wonderful. So all statements have shifted. Is there something else that's needed at this time for this group? Is this session now complete? It is complete. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you soon in another group session or an individual session with me. The group sessions that are coming up this month are on the 10th of December. We're doing a session on fun and relaxation just in time for the holidays. And then on the 20th, actually, I think it's on the 21st this month, we're having a session on the gallbladder meridian. And the gallbladder meridian is the decision maker. So it's a very important session for people who have difficulty with decisions. And then later in the end of the month, I will be doing a scalar heart circle, which is on fair play and a competitive spirit for those of you who are sports people or in a profession that requires you to have those good qualities. So I hope to see you in all or some of those, and you take care of yourself today and for the rest of this month, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.